is Melvin's mission, supporting women survivors of homicide. And what we're going to do right now is just give you a brief synopsis on 4 murders here in Massachusetts. A man was stabbed to death in Alston. Another man was shot to death in South Boston. A woman was shot to death in her home in Roslindale. And just recently, a young man was shot to death in Mattapan. So we want to definitely give you some statistics about those 4 cases. There are so many more. We don't have time to tell everybody, but what we want people to do is just keep in mind this keeps happening, and we are the only ones that can make a change. We have to get out here and do something. Last year, 2012, there was 119 African Americans murdered in the city of Boston. This is unacceptable. This is ridiculous. These are someone's children, someone's companions, someone's mothers and dads. This doesn't make sense. Where are we, community? We're allowing this. 119. Even if we could have kept it down to 118, that was one soul would still be here. Statistically, 2012, over 4,000 African Americans were murdered in the United States of America. And I want to emphasize on that word united. How is that united when you have over 4,000 black people losing their lives? It doesn't make sense, and it's not right, and it's not united. It doesn't become united until we all pull together and we take care of business and do what we have to do to bring these statistics down. Lastly, since Newtown, there has been over 21 murders by guns in the United States. This is since Newtown. And don't get me wrong, I am so sorry about what happened in Newtown. I'm sorry about all those other mass shootings. But this has been going on in Roxbury, Dorchester, Mattapan, Chicago, Mississippi, and all those other inner city cities. But the only difference is those killings were done at one time, many numbers. But what's happening in our community? You want to say it's not massive? When there's 2,100 of us dying, that is massive. Why? Because we die once a week we're murdered? Why? Because yearly you want to add us up and make us 119 African Americans that are dead? I don't think so. We are just as important. And we need to realize this, love ourselves. We deserve a vote. We deserve to do something, to stand up and help our brothers and our sisters, whether they're black, white, Hispanic, Asian. We have to do something. Wake up, America.
Peace.
At this time, Sarah Flint is going to come.
Hello, thanks everyone. My name is Sarah Flint. I'm a survivor of homicide. I am also the lead organizer for a group. I gave you the brochures, Mothers for Justice and Equality. We're a group that's made up of mothers, fathers, faith-based organizations, and our goal is to bring about change. Educate our people as to what your rights are. Find out how to select elected officials. We want to vote them out. They're not doing our job. I just came back from Washington. We went as a delegation from Massachusetts. I had the honor of actually meeting the First Lady, hugging her, and it was a good honor. And we went to Congress to listen to their hearing. And then when you look there's nothing but white men, old white men, making decisions. And we're there supporting the gun control, right? They say, the NRA, they say they speak for the members, but they don't. They speak for the gun manufacturers. And what we want to do is not only look at our loved ones that we've lost, right, but the ones that are still here. We need to look at how they may be incarcerated, what they're doing to our youth when they put them in DYS, right? How are they training them to come back home? We meet with the governor, the mayor, and we're telling them, we put you in office, we will take you out. You're not doing the right thing. Right now, March 4th, we have a hearing at the City Hall, the City Council chambers, where we demanded, we found out that there's knives being sold over the counter to young kids in neighborhood stores. So we went to the City Council and said, you got to do something. They changed the law to fine individuals that are illegally selling these knives. But they didn't put a serious fine amount. They put $20. So we went back and said, no, you're going to raise that. So it's up to $300. So we're going August the 4th. Anyone that can be available, August 4th at 10 o'clock, go there and support us. If you have, if you want to testify, you don't have to have lost. My son was stabbed to death. And there's a few of us that our children were stabbed to death. And yeah, but this is particularly dealing with the knife. Okay. But you don't have to have lost someone with knife. We come and support each other. Right. And the more they see us in City Hall, at the hearings, and at the State House, the more they'll listen to us.
Yes.
Like we were just rallying with the youth for summer jobs. We as adults, we got to support our kids. Yes. They think that we don't care about them, but we do. And we also want to educate and train families to work on issues within their home. Because as you know, some of us know what's going on in our homes, but we don't choose to say anything. We ignore it until something really, really bad happens within the family. But I don't know if you've seen the billboards around.
Yeah,
Okay, we put those up there. We went, into Clear Channel. They put all these signs up around liquor and cigarettes.
Yeah.
We want our kids to be remembered. Not to be, we bury them and then that's it.
Yeah.
They are lives that mean something. And you have the brochures. Our office is right down here in Hibernian Hall. That if you have anyone that have issues, we want to go and advocate with the families, because there's all these unsolved homicides. Why are they not solved? It's like they're buried and they don't care. Thank God I know who took my son's life, but I can't imagine what I would go through if I didn't. It's bad enough to lose your child, or your husband, your wife, or your grandchild, and don't know who's done it to them. And then, you need justice. That's our group, Mothers for Justice and Equality, and that's what we want. Like Mary was saying, not just, it doesn't matter what race, it doesn't matter what religion. All of us are somebody's child. So basically, anything about Mothers for Justice and Equality, come out and support us. If you know anyone that has any issues, have them come to our office. Like I have a case where a mother was that I'm working with.